I never know when to say, and we're live, because I always feel like it comes in way after it says you're. It's like up on it, for those of you who've never gone live through a live stream. It always says you're live when you're supposedly live, and I've come to find out that it's usually like there's a delay there as to when you're actually legitimately live. So I feel like my videos are always like, and live. Anyway, how's everybody doing this Monday? Let me get you guys put up here my live chat, my super chat. Maybe. Possibly. And pop out chats. Did I say super chat? Pop out chats, what I meant. It's Monday. My brain's not functioning. There we go. All right, we're good. We're in. I can see what you guys are saying now. Butts Unplugged. Hello. How are you doing? I'm doing well. How are you doing? How was my weekend? Weekend was good. What did I do this weekend? Thursday night, went out to Longwood Gardens. That was fun. Friday, went to the Choo Choo Barn, which was nice. A Choo Choo Barn and a Disney store. Disney store I'm not allowed to film in, unfortunately. I've been yelled at like the last 3 times I tried to film there. Every other Disney store is okay with it, just not that one. So I didn't film there, unfortunately. But I did film with the Choo Choo Barn for my second channel. Yeah, that was fun to do Friday. And then Saturday, went out with Chris and hit up some places. I also filmed his library finally. Again, for the second channel. If you guys aren't already subscribed to What's With Date Today, please go over there and check that out. I shot a video of Chris's Muppet collection. So that was fun. And then Sunday, got up really early in the morning because I've been telling Mike that one of these days I'm going to get up at the crack of dawn and we're going to get out to Jake's Flea Market bright and early in the morning, because he always tells me about how sometimes he gets up super early, goes out there like 6 o'clock in the morning, and he finds all these great deals. And I'm like, all right, one of these days I'm going to do that. One of these days I'm going to get up early and we're going to go to Jake's at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Looked to see what the weather was going to be like this weekend, and they were saying it was going to be like ridiculously warm, like 100 degrees on Sunday. So I said, you know what? This is the weekend we're doing it. I'm going to get up early. We're going to go to Jake's. We're going to beat the heat. And, well, we did for the most part, although by 8 o'clock in the afternoon, or 8 o'clock in the morning, it was already getting really warm. But for the most part, we sort of beat the heat. It wasn't as hot as it was going to get. But unfortunately, because it was going to be in like the 100-degree range, nobody set up. So I get there, and the place is like, it looks like a Saturday. It's kind of dead. And I thought, okay, well, maybe, maybe it's just because we're here so early. Maybe people are just going to set up late. No, it was just kind of dead. I found some good deals, but it was kind of dead. So got up at the crack of dawn, bright and early in the morning, to go out and do some thrifting with Mike at Jake's, and it was kind of dead. But it is what it is. But weekend was good. How was your guys' weekend? Please do a movie room tour, says Steve. I will eventually. It's coming, don't worry. Still haven't figured out. I still might do it for the other channel. I know I said I was going to do like a live stream of it. I don't know. I don't know. Live stream for the other channel. I don't know. It's hard to say. I might just do it on a live stream. But then again, I might film it for the other channel. Or maybe I'll do both. I don't know. Hi, Ken. Sam, happy Monday. What is my favorite hardcore band? Ooh, hardcore. Does Knocked Loose count as a hardcore band? It's like, people say hardcore, but then it's like, well, there's different like versions of hardcore, and then there's like that like hardcore kind of like sometimes blends into metal, and people are like, that's not a hardcore band, it's a metal band. No, that's not a metal band, it's a hardcore band. So it's like, I don't know, I'm gonna go with Knocked Loose. Whether you consider them hardcore or not, I do. Knocked Loose. I have them in my punk / hardcore category on my iPod. So Steampunk, I had an amazing day. Went out with Sean, did some filming for the second channel, What's With Dave Today. Again, check that channel out. And it was interesting. Didn't turn out how I hoped, because the place we went to this I won't give it away because it's going to be up tomorrow, but I went to this place that last year Sean and I went out to. We stumbled upon it, and we were walking down this trail, and we saw this thing. We went and saw it, and it was creepy and abandoned. Looked like it was haunted. It was overgrown with weeds, and it was pretty cool looking. Went there today. Spoiler, they're renovating it or something. It doesn't look like that anymore. So bummed. That pic to get your stream looks like... Wait, what? That pic to get to your stream looks like you got a phone call about them screwing up your birthday. my it's my iPod. Who out there has an iPod? Comment. Ooh, look at that. Whoa, look, wait, there we go. That's pretty cool looking. Who out there has an iPod and doesn't just use their iPhone? I have an iPod. I'm actually thinking about buying a second one. It's an iPod Touch. They still make them. I'm thinking about buying another one because this one is the second to largest one memory-wise. I'm thinking about actually buying another one with the largest memory because I'm already running out of space in that one. Steve says, "You break my heart." LOL. I'm sorry. Nice shirt. Thank you. Butts Unplugged. I bought Death Ray's 4-film collection and 2 horror movies this past Friday. Awesome. Cool. Almost bought a cool set this weekend. It was Escape Plan. Escape Plan 1, 2, and 3 Blu-ray set. And I was really excited about that because Escape Plan 2 and 3 suck. They're horrible movies. But Escape Plan is a fun movie. I actually like Escape Plan. It's a good movie. Schwarzenegger and Stallone. It's a fun film. Just the sequels are horrible. So I don't have the sequels in my collection. I traded them into Pam. Either traded them into Pam or sold them. I didn't want them anymore because they were just garbage. But I was like, man, it would have been really cool to have like the set, just to have like even though they're bad movies, I can still have the set all together. It's still kind of cool. So, and it would have been only $2. I get it. I open it up. It's missing. I guess the first 2 movies come on one disc, and the third movie comes on its own disc, and it was missing. The first disc was missing, so I had to pass on it. So bummed about that. Chile says, "The Muppet Collection was so cool. So much good stuff." Yes, thank you. Butts Unplugged says, "I really enjoy your second channel." Thank you. So about my second channel, I've decided how I'm going to do it. I'm not going to film anything in advance. I had thought about doing that. I do that with this channel. With Cinema Sickness, obviously stuff gets filmed in advance. I just sort of film as I go along. I go to a store, I film for that store, and then go to the next store, film for that store, the next store, film for that store. And then that all becomes, videos for the next X amount of days. So I can be, 2 weeks ahead of videos sometimes. It just depends on how much filming I'm doing, which is fine for this channel. I don't mind being ahead in this channel. Being ahead on this channel is perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. But I thought for the second channel, What's with Dave Today, I shouldn't do that. I should be up to date. If I go somewhere and see something, you guys should see that the following day. It'll be following day just because sometimes I film stuff. Sometimes things get filmed at night, and I need time to get home and upload it and whatnot. So it'll always be the next day at 9 a.m. That's what I do. Every day, 9 a.m. There's a new What's with Dave Today video, and it's gonna be what was filmed yesterday. So what you saw today was filmed yesterday. What you see tomorrow was filmed today. That's how it's always gonna be. So things are kind of up to date. Off by a couple hours at most from when they actually happened. That's the plan. That's what I'm doing with that channel. I've decided, which I think makes sense. It might be a little difficult to film something every single day, but it's my challenge. I'm gonna do it. Every video might not be the most riveting video, but I will film something every single day for you guys on that channel. I honestly wish I was doing it. I'm gonna probably do a video about this on the other channel, because some of the videos on there will be more vloggy videos where it's just kind of me talking. Maybe it won't be necessarily be showing you something cool, but it'll be just, talking to you guys about whatever. And I was thinking about doing a video about the second channel and why I started it and what it's going to be and whatnot. And, I was going to mention definitely that, I wish I had started doing this so long ago. There's so much stuff that I've done over the last X amount of years that I will never get to redo. There are things, of course, that I can redo, and those things I am going to go back and do, like things I saw, yes, maybe I won't be seeing them for the first time, but still, roadside attractions, amusement parks, things like that I can go back and, go see again. But there are things like, I was thinking was it last year or maybe 2 years ago at this point, I went to the Gulf Coast and stayed at my friend's boathouse. He has a sailboat. Slept in his sailboat. It was so freaking awesome. I have never slept in a boat before. That would have been really cool to vlog that. My first time ever seeing the Gulf Coast was that weekend. I could have done that. I went to a bunch of museums. We had a really fun long weekend. All kinds of cool things I did that I'll never probably get to do again. Will I ever go to the Gulf Coast again? I don't know. Will I ever see the Gulf Coast for the first time again? Nope. Will I ever sleep in a sailboat again? Probably not. So, all kinds of stuff like that I wish I could do again. Things aren't there anymore. Roadside America, they tore that place down. That's no longer there. I can't go and film that ever again, which stinks because that was such a cool place. Um, Again, the place my son and I went out to today, the abandoned, well, what was an abandoned barn that's no longer, I'm giving it away. What was an abandoned barn that's no longer abandoned. Would have been cool to film it when it was creepy and haunted looking. So yeah, all kinds of stuff. Like I wish I could just like go back and do. I really do kick myself for not starting that second channel years ago, many years ago. Maybe even when I first started doing Cinema Sickness, or when I first had the inkling to do anything else that wasn't collecting. Really, I really should have done that. I think it would have been better for the channel in the sense that I probably could have built this channel up more had I been more consistent with the types of videos I do, because I've already noticed that now that I've gone. I know I'm not reading your guys' comments. Sorry, I'll get to them. But I already noticed that since I've gone back and I didn't delete them, but I put them all to not private, unlisted. Since I've gone and taken all my non-thrifting videos, my typical Cinema Sickness videos, and I've put them unlisted, and they don't pop up in anybody's feeds now. They don't really show up when you're looking through my videos. You have to especially look for them by going to my playlist. You can still see those videos, but you have to go to my playlist now to find them. But since I've gotten rid of those, I've already noticed my numbers going up, my subscriber count going up. And I think it's because people come to my page now, and it's very consistent. They come to my page and go, "Oh, this guy does thrifting every day, and maybe like one unboxing a week, a live stream a week, and it's the same thing consistently." I think that helps with my channel. People see that and they like that. They like the consistency of my channel. But I was always trying different things. I never wanted a second channel. I was like, I don't want two channels. I just want one channel. So I was always trying to put other content on this channel. And I think it junked this channel up at times, and it confused people, and it was just stuff people didn't want to see. It wasn't good for algorithms. So yeah, I wish if I could go back in time, I would have started a second channel a long time ago, filming all kinds of fun stuff. I would have done that. I regret it, but it is what it is. It's here now. Hopefully in a year from now, I can look back and not regret so much anymore. I can look back in a year and go, man, I'm glad I started the second channel. Even though it is a lot of work. That's 2 channels with daily videos every day. Ooh, that's a lot. Anyway, all right, here we go. How was my burger? It was good. I actually did have a burger today. All right, $2 super chat from Bradshaw Studio. Hopefully all you guys are staying cool. We are not. It is brutally warm here in the Philadelphia area. It is crazy hot. Temperature-wise, it's nuts. Humidity-wise, it's nuts. Even today, temperature-wise, it wasn't as crazy, but the humidity was so high. When we went out filming, I got out of the car, and I'm like, oh, it's not too bad. The temperature-wise, this isn't too bad. We should be, fine going out today and filming. And then, like, 4 minutes into the video, I don't know if you guys can see it, but I got, like, sweat, like, forming up my upper lip, and like it was all because it was so humid. Like so temperature wise, it was only maybe like in the mid 80s, which is still warm, but not crazy. Not like it has been close to 100 and over 100, but the humidity was like 200%. And it was just nuts. It was like I was swimming through the air. I did see Night of the Living Dead's coming to 4K, Jake. Yeah, it's cool. That's awesome. Sam says Sunday flea markets are the best. I went to my local one too. Nice. Rini says I use my iPod every single day. iPod Classic gang checking in. Nice. I have an MP4. What's the largest iPod memory? I don't know off the top of my head, Sam. I'll have to look it up. Again, this is the second. I'm not going to go into it, but this is the second largest. At the time, I bought this when it was new. So I think when I bought this, it was the largest. This was the largest, whatever capacity this is. This was the largest memory they had for an iPod at the time. And then they beefed it up once. I don't think they haven't gone past that. So there's another iPod out there now, a Touch, that was released probably years ago at this point, that you can get. And I want to get that because I just need more space for my music. I do have some music on my phone, but it's kind of just like my favorite songs. It's maybe like a couple hundred songs. That's it. That's on my phone. That way I always have them with me no matter what. But this doesn't have all my music on it. This just has my I don't even see my favorite album. I guess maybe you can see my favorite albums. I guess is what's on here. This thing's almost full, so I have a lot of favorite albums. It's pretty much all my punk, like all my punk, all my ska, all my hardcore, all my psychobilly. And then I got like a bunch of like, like classic country bands. I'm talking like 30s, 40s, 50s country. There's some hip hop on there. There's some rock bands. I got like, all the Beatles. I've got all Nirvana. But then there's other bands like Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Stone Temple Pilots, Foo Fighters, Blind Melon, all those like those 90s rock bands. I just have like the best of their stuff because honestly, it's like, those are good bands, but I don't find myself listening to them a lot. I just kind of want the hits as opposed to like Nirvana, which I want all Nirvana. I don't want just the hits of Nirvana. I want all Nirvana. But yeah. So, what else do I have on there? There's some electronic music, audiobooks, stuff like that. What happens when Eric eats a banana? Butts unplugged. He turns into a banana man. Oh yeah, man. I know. I completely forgot about the Criterion sale. I hope I can get out there before. I have time to get out there before it's over. I forgot about it. I meant to hit up the Criterion sale this month, and I just forgot. Chris actually sent me a message about it. So maybe that's his way of saying, "Hey man, let's go hit them up this week." I don't know. Mark, I'm doing well. No, Chris has Ninja Turtle stuff. Don't worry, Chris has turtle stuff in his collection. Hey Dave, finally off a Monday night for Monday night live streams. Is Mr. Awesome nice? Hey, had a good day. Got a CD at Target and went to Safeway. Was trying for a Stewie and a claw machine, but it was a bad angle. But the lady fixing the machine was there and gave it to me. Nice, that's cool. Okay, all choked up. Found Chippendale Rescue Rangers Season 1 on DVD at my local pawn shop for $2. Nice. I'm glitching, Chili? Oh, I don't know. If I am, sorry. Alright. Sorry, skipping down to the bottom. If you guys said anything, re-say it. Hey, Dave, did you go to the grand opening of Liberty Thrift in Quakertown? What am I, like, spitting there? No. Well, two reasons why Chris and I did not go out there on Saturday. One, we forgot. It wasn't until we started seeing people post about it, we're like, oh yeah, crap, that was this weekend. We honestly probably would have gone had we remembered. But then, and then on the other hand, though, we were kind of glad we didn't go because we were seeing pictures and hearing stories about how the place was like mobbed. And I was kind of like, oh, maybe it's best we didn't go. We'll get out there eventually. We want to go see the new store. We just didn't go on the opening day. We probably should have, but oh well. I want to know if you have Model Behavior on VHS in your collection. No, I don't think I do. How was my weekend? It was good, Adam. Where are we at? Oh, not glitching anymore. Good. No glitches here. Okay. Have you seen the new Elvis movie? I've not seen the new Elvis movie. I want to see it. I hear it's good, but I haven't seen it. Skiro says you drove right past me Saturday night at the YMCA. Where was this? Oh, in my van. Oh, in my van. Okay. Where's the YMCA? I'm trying to think of where I drove past a YMCA. I was coming back. Saturday, I would have been coming back from Chris's house. I didn't go anywhere else. Did I go anywhere else Saturday evening? I don't think I went anywhere else Saturday evening. Where's the YMCA that I drove past you? My Detroit Pizza Guide? Not really. Dave, you should stream yourself playing Gamewood games from your collection. Love the content. I don't have a way to do that. I'd have to get like a capture device and stuff. Did I see any new movies? I did watch. I watched Duke. It was pretty good. I enjoyed that. I'll keep that one in my collection. No, I didn't watch the teaser for the new National Treasure because I don't care so much. I mean, it's not that I'm not going to see it. I'll probably watch it, but. Yeah, no Nicolas Cage. Why did they make a new movie? It's like a stupid TV show, right? It's not even a movie. It's a TV show, right? Or is it a movie? Whatever. It's a Disney Plus thing with no Nicolas Cage. It's stupid. I'm mad. Dave, in your opinion, are we living in a Matrix Matrix style simulation? No. Pug Nerd, I have 2 packages coming soon out for delivery right now. Also having new review up now on the Megadeth song. Started selling on eBay. Doing well there. Dropped off some stuff today. Nice. Brent, New York style pizza is my favorite too. Do you get BBC American? I don't know. If we do, I don't watch it. We don't have cable. Was your wife surprised that you have a guy named Butts and Plug following me? No, probably not. You people are weird. Am I gonna watch Nope? Yeah, I want to see Nope. I do want to see that when it comes out. Are you finished purging / curating your collection? Curating? Well, everything's done down here. Everything's been moved around and put in place. That's all done. I'm still working on recataloging everything though. I still need to do that. I've been working on that. But everything's put away. Everything's where it needs to be and looking how it needs to be down here. That's all done. Hey, Brian's watching The Blob. 58 or 88? I mean, both are great. 58 is the greatest sci-fi movie ever made, though. Have I found the meaning of life, or has it found me? I found it. I got it on Blu-ray. Can you tell a story about how you and Chris... Wait. Can you tell the story about how you and Chris from Muppet Stuff, how we met? He was friends with Crazy Joe, and he knew me through Crazy Joe, and then he used to buy stuff from my store, and he worked nearby. He worked nearby where the post office I go to, so he would buy stuff from me. I get Muppet Stuff in, he'd buy stuff off me. And we meet at the post office. I'd be like, oh, yeah, this Friday I'll be at the post office. I'll be there at noon. Meet me there. And he'd give me the cash, and I'd give him the Muppet stuff. We do our Muppet drug deal. So that's how we met. And we were not hanging out at that point. We just kind of were saying, hey, how's it going? Here's the money. Here's the Muppets. And then we just started talking more. Like every time we meet up, we'd have longer conversations. And it got to the point where, I mentioned about going out to like the flea market, and he was like, "Oh, I'm thinking about going out there." I'm like, well, "Let's just meet up." And we met up at Jake's and hit it off, and we just started going out and thrifting after that. Brian's watching the 58 Blob. Nice, it's such a good movie. Why are you watching me then? This is one time I'm gonna tell you, stop watching me. Go watch the Blob. It's like the best sci-fi movie ever made. Got Bad Guys Blue for $3 at a pawn shop. Nice. I haven't watched that yet, Chili. I haven't, but I haven't watched it yet. Hello, Eric. Clark Griswold is an American hero. Fair enough. Yes, but I don't really remember it. Grayson said, have you seen the new Marvel movie release schedule? Somebody showed it to me. A guy at my local pizza shop who works there, he's like, hey, man, I know you're in the movies. Did you see the new lineup? And he showed it to me. I was like, oh, cool, but I don't really pay attention to like what new movies are coming out. I don't really care. Because I don't go to the theaters. I'm not a theater guy. I buy stuff secondhand or cheap when I can find it at Target or something like that. So for me, I don't care so much about what's coming out. I'll just see the stuff when it comes. I like being pleasantly surprised. I like going into a Target and going, oh, that came out? I gotta see that. Like, I like that. The Bad Guys movie is really good. Yeah, I definitely want to see it. I'm probably going to watch it with my son, though. So you're doing both, watching it and listening to the live stream. I mean, I appreciate that, but I feel like I'm ruining the movie for you because it's like the best movie ever. Skiro, I missed your last 2 live streams of Brittany. I wanted to ask her if she likes punk or hardcore music. She does not. And what kind of other music does she like? I mean, she maybe likes some like 90s pop punk, like Blink-182. That's about it. She's more into like 90s sort of like R&B music, or like 90s pop music, and then like she'll like 90s rock bands and stuff like that. Hey Dave, hope you're doing well. I've been having a great first week at the Disney College program. Awesome. Can't wait to see you in October. Yeah, Ryan, I'm glad everything's going well. So the program's going well for you? I've had so many friends friends and acquaintances and people I know from YouTube who have done the college program, and it seems like 50-50. Some people just love it, and some people are not happy with it. I hope you're loving it. What should be some films that you believe should get the Criterion treatment? There's only one I believe should really get it, and that's Spice World. That's not even a joke. Spice World needs a Criterion release. Absolutely. Favorite summer movie? I don't really have a favorite summer movie. I didn't think about that. Jesse says theirs is Great Outdoors. Great movie, fantastic film. What's your opinion on the Halloween Ends trailer? Haven't watched it. Haven't seen the trailer, but I didn't really care for the last two Halloween movies. I mean, they were okay, but I wasn't blown away by them. Yeah, $5 super chat from Brett Mania. I knew it was you. I could smell you getting off the elevator. You was here last night too, wasn't you? I love you. Anyway, man, such a good movie. Both great movies. Keep making videos. I do on 2 channels now. Again, what's with Dave today? If you guys haven't subscribed, please do. Let me see if I can find. There it is. Put a link to it. Maybe. What the hell's going on? Okay, maybe I won't put a link to it. What just happened? Control C. And Control V. There we go. So yes, yeah, I don't plan on stop making videos. I have 2 channels, 2 daily channels now, where you're gonna get daily content. Again, daily thrifting videos here. I mean, with the exception of Mondays where we do live streams and the occasional unboxing videos. That's all Cinema this is now. Thrifting / shopping. I mean, I put those in the same vein. So thrifting, mostly thrifting, occasional shopping, you know, at Disney or in a random store. Again, Monday live streams, of course, and unboxings like maybe once or twice a week, depending on how much stuff I have. But yeah, so that's this channel, and the other channel is just a daily. Sorry, I'm getting choked up. A daily video of whatever, a roadside attraction, a little vlog, just talking to you guys. My first time tasting this new soda, my first time, you know, out of this restaurant, or just it could be anything at all that's going on in my life that I want to just film. It can literally be anything at all. Jesse says, smooch with little Mo with a gimpy leg. You should do a blob watch along for a live stream one of these Monday nights. That'd be cool, maybe. Have I seen Malcolm in the Middle movie buff? Yeah, great show. Jaws is the best summer movie. Yeah, it's a good one. Steve McQueen's one of my favorite actresses, Brian. He's great. Do I like found footage movies like Paranormal Activity? Some, yeah. I don't have anything wrong with a well done found footage movie. Then another $5 super chat from Brett Mania. Maybe I'm off my hinges, but I believe you. That's why I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna give you to the count of 10. Get you yellow, no good, ugly keister, something like that, right? Off my property. 1, 2, 10. Tomorrow is my road trip to my cardiologist appointment to check out my heart. I'm excited and nervous all at the same time. Well, Bohemian, I hope you're good. What do you mean road trip? Do you have to like go far for that? Anyway, well, I hope everything's okay with your heart. I have not heard the band Citizen Soldier. Chorusman. You want Spice World to have a Criterion release is what you want, what you really, really want. Yes, Butts Unplugged, it is what I want, what I really, really want. I don't understand the Spice Girls. I don't know why they haven't re-released it. Why not? Why has it not gotten a Blu-ray release? The Spice Girls, and I say the Spice Girls because they own the movie now. I have friends who work at the Colonial Theater, and they were trying to do another showing of Spice World. They wanted to do it again this year, which would have been so awesome. A 35mm showing of Spice World. That would have been great. Went to the one a couple years ago when they did it. It was fantastic. Wish they would do it again. But they can't because it was, I think it was Columbia TriStar Sony who owned the rights to that film, but now the rights are in the hands of the Spice Girls, and they wouldn't give them the right to show it, which is stupid. And it's out of print now. It's not available on DVD anymore, so the only way we can get it is through streaming. It's like, come on, just give it give it a new physical media release. Give it a Blu-ray release. You know, it's like the 20th anniversary coming up. Give it like a 20th anniversary Blu-ray release. Like I don't understand. I'm not actually expecting it to ever be on Criterion. That'd be freaking awesome. But just give us a Blu-ray release with a whole bunch of like behind the scenes special features and stuff. Give us like a nice maybe like a 2-disc set. You know, movie and a couple of special features on one disc, and a second disc just full of nothing but special features. That'd be awesome. Anyway, come on, Spice Girls. I'm talking to you. I know you're watching. Mel B, Emma, Mel C, Jerry, Victoria. Did I leave somebody out? That was all 5, right? I know you're watching. What's my favorite animated TV show? Ooh, maybe Venture Brothers. That's the first thing that popped in my head. Paranormal Activity is much better than Blair Witch. You know, I've come to find that Blair Witch is, maybe I'm wrong because I don't know how old you are, Ethan. But I come to find that when it comes to Blair Witch, it seems like my generation loves that movie and holds it in high regards, but then later generations don't. When that movie came out, you got to realize when that film came out. I mean, granted, it wasn't the first ever found footage movie. In fact, it ripped off of found footage. It was like The Last Broadcasting. It was called. It actually technically ripped off a whole nother movie, like badly. But I mean, it ripped it off. It ripped it off badly in the sense that it completely ripped it off. It ripped it off well in the fact that it made a good movie. But it was the first found footage movie, mainstream found footage movie. So when that film came out, that was a creepy big deal. Like, that movie came out and it just seemed so real. Like people at that time, unless you were a big time horror fan, hadn't seen anything like that. Like, that was something new. That was like, wow, this is like I'm watching a real movie, and when you got sucked into it and you watched it. Nowadays, there's so many found footage movies that like they're just another movie. Like, I mean, I can watch a found footage movie and be like, okay, maybe that's like it's done better than Blair Witch, but I don't hold it in as high regard because I still see Blair Witch as like the original, you know, the pioneer. Blatantly ripped off. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you, Big Half. Blatantly ripped off that movie. Anyway, but that was a big deal when that movie came out. So for me, I love that film. But I like other found footage movies too. Milk Creek should try to get the Spice Girls. I mean, that'd be cool. I don't know if they'll do that now, but that'd be cool. I was born with a heart condition, and I had 4 open heart surgeries before. Yikes! Before I was a year old, and now I'm 26. So yeah, so far. Well, good luck, man. Man, that had to be hard on your parents. I can't even imagine having 4 surgeries on my baby. Ugh. That's a shame. But hope everything's okay. Sorry, but there isn't a big market for Spice Girls. That's not true. They were a fabricated pop band. I mean, that is true. Market of the teenage girls that are now pushing 40. There is a big market for it. There's still a huge market for it, actually. When they went on tour, they sold out. When the Colonial Theater showed Spice World, it was the only time apparently they've ever sold out. Or it was either, I think they said it. I think they told me it was the first time they had ever sold out of their showings like that. There's still a big market for Spice Girls. The love is still there. Too bad Cloris Leachman passed away. Now that the Muppets can go into any studio they go to. What? Okay. Spice Girls need to do a new studio album. I say because I'm not the biggest fan of Forever, which was the last Spice Girl album. Spice and Spice World are fantastic. They have a very similar sound. They're great companion albums. They're fantastic. I love the sound of those albums. Then they did Forever, and they changed it to sound like the modern day hip hop pop of the time. And it just was. There's some good songs in there, but for the most part, I rarely listen to that album. It's just not that great, in my opinion. And the producer, Dark Child, ruined it by like every 5 seconds having to go, ugh, Dark Child, 2000 whatever, Dark Child, Spice Girls, Dark Child. This isn't your freaking, like, okay, you're the producer, you're not the artist. You don't have to be saying your stupid, I really want to curse right now. You don't have to be saying your stupid name over and over again. Like, why? I know that was kind of like the thing to do at that time, for producers to be like, ugh, my name. Like, but it makes you like an idiot. Like, you're just trying to get your name out there on somebody else's work. Like, you're just a producer. You're not the artist. Go away. You ruined that. He literally ruined that album. I find that album difficult to listen to, not because I don't like the music as much. I mean, yes, I prefer Spice and Spice World way over Forever, but I would probably still listen to Forever at least a bit more if it wasn't for Dark Child, because he ruins that album for me. Like, I don't want to hear him throwing his name out there all the time. It's stupid. Where are we at? How many copies of Spice World do I own? I'm not sure. A couple. This past Saturday is One Direction's 12th anniversary, and yes, I watched the movie now. I wish Sony would release it on 4K. Never was a big fan of One Direction, but to each their own. I hear a pop group is O-Town, says Brent. Okay. I like them better than NSYNC. I'm not really a big fan of either of them, but okay. That DJ Khaled does in his own music. I'm DJ Khaled, yo. Does he? Oh, I don't know. But that's it. But here's the thing. If that's his own, if that is like, if the Spice Girls were like, Spice Girl, like we're the Spice, like, I don't know, just say their name. I'd be like, okay, you know, you're the artist. You can say your name all you want. But like, when the producer is like on the album just saying his name all the time, it's like stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Every party and karaoke in the UK, a Spice Girls song is played. See? My favorite Green Jelly song is Three Little Pigs. Oh man, what's my favorite Green Jelly song? It's not Three Little Pigs. I like this song, but wow. Like Electric Harley House of Love. It's definitely something off Serial Killer. Electric Harley House of Love is really good. Rock and Roll Pumpkin's really good. I love Anarchy and Bedrock. That's fun. Which it blows me away that Anarchy and Bedrock made it onto the Flintstone movie soundtrack. Two reasons. One, because the song immediately opens up with them making fun of the main sort of theme song to the Flintstone movie, which was Bedrock. Was it Bedrock Twitch by the B-52s? So that song opens up with like Anarchy and Bedrock Twitch. Like they're immediately making fun of that, like the main song, and then it's Green Jelly, and they're covering Anarchy in the UK by the Sex Pistols, but turning it in, but changing the words to be Flintstones. It's the weirdest song, and it's how did that make it onto the soundtrack? Like, I mean, I'm glad it did, but it's so out of place on there, but it's awesome. In the Muppet movie, Cloris Leachman played a secretary for the studios. For the studio, Kermit became famous. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think the joke went over my head. I'm sorry. Spice Girls versus Destiny's Child? Spice Girls? Are you kidding me? Destiny's Child. Back in the early 2010s and the late 2000s, some songs would start off with Mafia or Rock Mafia. And I was like, why would they put that in the song? Oh, I don't know. Yes. Jerry says, do I think 4K will be the last format in physical media? I do. I think after 4K, that's it. I mean, everything's already going streaming. I want to, if any studio out there, I mean, unless they did it as a niche thing, what I mean by that is they maybe for like diehard collectors started releasing, you know, maybe like limited run stuff. Like what's they're talking about, like 8K? Like if they, if they ever do 8K TVs, and which I think they already have 8K TVs, don't they? 8K is a thing already, right? So okay, 8K TVs, 8K programming. Maybe, you know, they would do a limited run of like their real popular, real, you know, cult classic, maybe stuff, the stuff they know has a diehard following, and do like a special limited release run of some of that stuff on like an 8K format, I could maybe see that. Or if some boutique company like Scream Factory or Criterion or something like that started doing, some limited run boutique stuff, I could see that as well. But as far as like a legitimate what you're going to be seeing in Target, I think 4K is the last thing. Everybody's pushing streaming now. Everybody's all the different networks and companies and studios are all pushing streaming. They're all going the route of streaming. There's already a lot of stuff that only is available through streaming and will never get a physical release. So yeah, I think 4K is the last dominant. Well, I'll say dominant format. Yeah, they have 8K, but most of the experts say the difference between 4K and 8K isn't noticeable. It's really not, because isn't like is it true that like you can't even fully see? Like your eyeballs can't even completely render 4K. Like it's like actually too high quality. Isn't that the case? So like, what would be the difference if you do it in 8K? Would your eyes really be able to tell the difference? Because you can't already see all 4K, right? Or is that a wise tale? But I don't know. Again, maybe I could see that's the only way I could see another format coming out. If it was like a limited boutique collectors thing that they did, but even then you probably have to buy another player, unless they can figure out a way to make it run somehow on a 4K player. If that was a thing, I don't know. Probably not. It's 4K is probably just gonna be it. Do you think you will get Casablanca in 4K? They're supposed to be releasing it for the 80th anniversary. If I find it for cheap, sure. But I'm not paying full price for it. What do you use when you record theft videos? Oh, do you mean thrift videos? Oh, I was like, I record theft videos? Like I was trying to think of what you were talking about. I think you mean thrift videos. I use my iPhone. I have an iPhone, I don't know now, 12, 14, something. I have an iPhone, whatever. I just use my phone. There's seriously no need to have big fancy equipment, I don't think, unless you're going to be doing some hardcore editing. Like I have friends who do like very in-depth editing with, they need the separate soundtracks or sound files. They need the separate sound files. They need all this fancy stuff. There's reasons why they record with an actual like camera, because they're almost producing like little mini movies. They need that. Fine, I get it. If you're gonna do some hardcore stuff, you need hardcore equipment. But it's at the point now where you're getting like I can shoot like I can shoot 4K on my phone if I want to. I don't really shoot in 4K because there's really no need to. 1080 is perfectly fine. I just use my phone. There's no need not to. I use an app which I can't think of the name of. I would tell you what the app is, but I'd have to stop the video to look. I'm filming on my phone right now. There's an app I use. I think it's called like Camera Pro or something like that, and it allows you to choose what microphone you want to use. It allows you to flip the camera while you're recording. That's how I go. Hey guys, oh look at that thing, and I just hit the button and it switches the lens like while I'm filming, which is great. And I have it set to always use my front-facing microphone, which is confusing, I know, to some people. But front-facing is like your screen. If you're looking at your screen, that and the microphone that's your front. The other side of your camera with like the Apple logo or the other side of your phone with the Apple logo, that's technically a rear-facing microphone, which makes sense when you kind of think about it, but sort of confusing at the same time. Anyway, I always have it to be set to my front-facing microphone, so that way it always records. So that way, no matter when I'm recording, it always records my voice clear. Because in the past, I had issues where I didn't have an app that could do that. So if I was showing this and I was filming, I'm here, my camera's here, I'm filming the Duke, and I'm talking. It sounds like this because it's using the rear-facing microphone, because it thinks I'm trying to film something that is in front of me, which I am, but I'm trying to record audio that's behind me. So with that new app I use, well, it's not a new app, I'm using for a while now, but with that app I use, it allows me to choose what microphone I want. So you just don't need it. There's absolutely zero need in the year 2022 to have anything fancier than, you know, an iPhone. Or I don't know, maybe some other phone, I don't know. But an iPhone at least. I can't talk for other phones because I don't use other phones, I use iPhone. But there's no need to have anything other than an iPhone to make high quality, well done videos. I do all my editing on my phone too. I do all my filming and all my editing and uploading straight from my phone. I don't even need a computer. I mean, I'm using one right now, but I don't need one. It's amazing what you can do with just a phone these days. There's just again, unless you're gonna be doing some hardcore fancy pants editing, I just don't see a need to have a high, you know, some fancy camera set up. Hey, Gamer Alley's here. Changed your name to Kawamanga. Nice. Kawamanga. Nice. I just watched Gamer Alley on YouTube. Like was it a day or two ago? Something like that. On CJR's channel. Movie Pro, there you go. Movie Pro is the app you can use. I also use I use that app also. There you go, Bohemian app. It's called Movie Pro. Yes, it's an awesome app. Do I ever buy Chris lunch or dinner as a reward for being being extra funny in your videos? I think he owes me, for all those dad jokes. Chris owes me the dinner. Yeah. My friend is CJR. I go yard sale with him. Yep. He just reached 9,000 subs on YouTube. Cool. I watch his videos. I subscribe to him. I like his videos. My DVDs are HD, not HD DVDs. What, Alfred? Are you hitting up Barnes & Noble for the Criterion sale before it ends? Maybe. I mentioned it a little bit ago. I completely forgot about that sale that's going on. I need to run out there. Maybe I will. I want to. I don't know. We'll see. I think Chris might want to go out there. I'm gonna see if Chris wants to run out there maybe sometime this week. We'll go hit up a Barnes & Noble. Please explain dad jokes. I don't think I get it. They're just bad jokes. Chris likes to make really bad jokes. Really cheesy bad jokes are usually called dad jokes because it's, you know, it's always like, oh, you know, dads, you know, old men, dads make these, like, you know, stupid, ridiculous jokes. I mean, he's not an actual dad, but he's making stupid, ridiculous jokes. They're dad jokes. What's my holy grail item? It's still the probably the 5 Disney treasure sets I need to get to complete my sets. I was looking to get something. I'm like, wait, am I missing something? I'm not. I think maybe I have another holy grail, but it's there. Yeah, there's 5 Walt Disney treasure sets I still need for my collection. Those are absolutely holy grails. And maybe Fright Night 2 on Blu-ray, which I technically have, but I have like a UK or German or something release of it. I would love to get the very super limited edition, out of print now, US Blu-ray release of that. That'd be awesome. I could ever find that. Thanks for the support to CJR. I'm still gonna get called Gamer Alley. In his videos, he reached 90 or 9K or 90K, not 9K. Yeah. Why'd you change your name? I like Gamer Alley. I think Gamer Alley is a good name. I always want to go to Barnes & Noble's for the Criterion sale, but I know how much it's going to cost me, and it scares me. I usually limit myself. I'm usually pretty good. I usually go to those sales and say, you know what? It's essentially 2 for the price of 1 because they're 50% off. I'm probably just, you know, unless there's some stuff out there I really, really want, I usually just buy 2 things. I usually just go, I'm going to get 2 of the, you know, 2 titles for the price of 1, and I'm going to walk out and be good. But, I don't know. Thanks for doing Chris's collection tour. You're welcome. Again, guys, if you're not already subbed to my second channel, I just put a link. What's with Dave today? Give it a sub. I just did a video over there showing off Chris's Muppet collection. Sorry. Weird Paul still films with VHS. Really? I have to check his stuff out. Maybe I'll go back to Gamer Alley. Says Gamer Alley. You should. I like Gamer Alley. I mean, I think it's a cool name. Have I seen Airborne, the early '90s teen movie about rollerblading? Yes, I have it. I have it on DVD. Yep, I bought 6 Criterions this week. My wallet cried a little, says Mano. $2 super chat from Brad Shaw's studio. I just looked at the video and the Muppet stuff. Nice. Awesome. How's my trip to North Carolina? My trip was great. I had a really fun time in North Carolina visiting my friends. Yeah, it's always a blast. It's always a trip we look forward to every year now. It's a thing we just do now. We go to our friends in North Carolina's house every around 4th of July, usually every July, sometimes on the 4th, sometimes a little before or after. We always go around the 4th of July to their house. We love it. It's so much fun. They got a swimming pool. We go out sightseeing. We go get some good food from different places that we've never been before. It's a real fun time. They're super nice people. I met them in Disney. They're Disney friends who have become more than Disney friends. Yeah, they're awesome people. We love going there to see them. So the trip was great. It was fantastic. We would have stayed for longer, but my wife just a couple months ago started a new job, and she only had so much time she could take off. She says next year though we're probably going to go down for a week, so that should be fun. Looking forward to that. Butts Unplugged wants a bacon sandwich. That'd be good. For a bacon sandwich. I found 2 copies of a movie. I believe you got the French release for at a store. That's about an HR and a half. Are you talking about Blank Check, Colin? I'm sorry, I don't know what you're saying, Colin. I have a US release of Blank Check. I had a viewer sent me like a European release of Blank Check, but I ended up getting the American one as well. So, do I have any Growing Pains DVDs? Yeah, I have all the ones out, maybe. And I have Once Upon a Forest in my collection. Dante, yeah. Sorry, we'll be at. Couldn't get Blank Check that time as it went on my budget. If you would like the American version, I can get it. I already have it, Colin. I already bought the American version, but thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, Misery's great, Derek. Derek said I saw Misery and really liked it. Yeah, Misery's a fantastic movie. I love when you spend $300 on Criterion at Barnes and they make a big deal about giving you a coupon for a free cookie, and then you look and you have to buy an $8 coffee to get a free cookie. This is Ethan. Sounds about right for Barnes and Noble. Is The Blob my favorite movie? No. It's my favorite sci-fi movie. Have you met kid behind the camera, Michael Green, Angry Grandpa's son? No. Do I like hockey? Hell, Gamer Alley's back. Gamer Alley changed his name back to Gamer Alley. Says, all right, I'll stick with Gamer Alley. So I think I'm thinking in CJR's next video, you need to give me a shout out, right? You'd be like, I'm back to Gamer Alley thanks to Cinema Sickness. Check out his YouTube channel, right? I'm thinking I need a shout out on CGR's next next Thrifting video. But I'm glad to see you're back to Gamer Alley. I like Gamer Alley. It's a good name. It's a good name. People. I'm not mumbling. People know you as that too. Like when people see you, they're like, That's Gamer Alley. Same thing with me. I thought about changing my name once before. Almost did. Did for like a couple days, and then I went back to Cinema Sickness. You know why? Because that's how people know me. People know me as Cinema Sickness. It's just what it is. Cinema Sickness. My favorite, is advertising. You like flavored sodas? I like vanilla Coke a lot. Like real vanilla Coke again, not that crap Coke makes. What's with all the online hate for adults at Disney? That's for people who don't get Disney. So when parents complain about adults at Disney, those are parents who aren't Disney fans. Those are just parents taking their kids to Disney. There's two different people out there. There are, well, there are two different sets of people who go to Disney World. There are your hardcore Disney fans who just love Disney and are super into it and all the history and what all the news, what's happening, what's coming out, what attractions are happening, and they just they buy all the merchandise, and they're just huge giant hardcore fans of Disney. They're obsessed with it. That is my wife and I. We are obsessed with Disney. We love Disney. And then you have the other adults who just treat it like an amusement park. Disney World is no different than a Six Flags, or a Hershey Park, or a Dorney Park, or what other music parks are there? King's Dominion. They treat it no differently than any park like that. It's just another amusement park to take their kids to. So they get upset because they're like, oh, all these adults are here and they're making the lines longer and blah blah blah. This is a place for kids, and which it's not. It's a place for everybody. So that's the whole point of Disney World. It's a place for everybody of all ages, kids of all ages. So that's the problem. That's why people complain about adults at Disney. It's not. It's people who don't understand Disney. It's people who aren't true Disney fans. See, I complain because I don't think people who aren't. I think the people who aren't true Disney fans shouldn't go to Disney. I think Disney should be for us. Should be the people who love it, not the people who just treat. If you just want to go to an amusement park, go to Six Flags. Leave the Disney to the true Disney fans. They're the problems, not us. Where are we at? Sorry. Game Rally, loved Blank Check as a kid. Yeah, great film. I hadn't watched it since I was a kid, and I just rewatched it with my son the other day, and I was like, that's a fun movie. Speaking of Blob, what's your take on the 89 remake? It's an 85 remake, but it's great. Or no, 88 remake. 58 was the original, 88 was the remake. It's a great remake, one of the best remakes ever made. Yeah, it's fantastic. I love it. Really good movie. Do I remember the 90s sitcom Rock and Crosby? No, I haven't seen that one. Curtis Conner did a funny video on Disney adults. Oh. What's the difference between Disneyland and Disney World? I mean, a lot. I can't really. I mean, that's too much to get into. A lot, though. Any collecting communities you don't like? What do you mean by collecting communities, Jarvis? I have a quilt from the Wilderness Lodge in my guest room, says Henry. Nice. That's awesome. Laura Dern has a movie called Smooth Talk that has a Criterion copy. Do I have that? I don't remember. My second favorite Disney movie is Tangled. Yeah, Tangled's a great movie. Better than Frozen. Bohemian. I'm a big Disney fan, but never went to Disney. I only watch the videos. Someday I would love to go. Yeah, go. It's fantastic. Oh my God, Butts Unplugged. I would love for a Mummy 4 to be made. Yes. Wouldn't it be funny if they made it and they got Rachel Weisz and the other chick, I don't remember her name, the other girl who played Evie, to be in the movie together somehow? I don't know. They should. They should really make the. I want to see both those actresses come back, and I don't know how they would do it, but they gotta have them both like playing the same character or something. That'd be awesome. Do you mean like community, just like, like Ethan says, the bronies community, or the movie collecting community, or the game collecting community? I don't know. Every community has its goods and bads. There are good people in communities. There are bad people in communities. Collecting communities can be a very toxic thing, but it's also can be a great thing. It's tough to say. I don't think there's any I dislike, but they all have their issues. Mummy with Brendan or Rock? I mean, Brendan Fraser. The Rock. The Rock's a Scorpion King. I mean, yes, he was technically in Mummy 2, but as the Scorpion King. But Just saw Jurassic World Dominion, and it was okay, not great though. So basically, like the last two movies, okay but not great. Have you found any collecting communities toxic or bad culture? I mean, again, they all have bad people in them. I've found, I mean, because every community has, the stuck-up people who think they're just better than everybody else, or oh, I know more than you. I mean, it happens to me all the time where, I get people who rag on me because you don't know that movie by that director. That's like one of the most famous movies ever made. How can you call yourself Cinema Sickness and not know about that movie? And they go off, and it's like, it's such a stupid asinine thing to say. Yes, I have a sickness for cinema because I like watching movies. I don't know all the history of movies. I'm not a movie historian. I don't know all the names of every actor ever made, or every actor ever, in a movie. I don't know every famous director. I don't know every famous movie. I haven't seen every, classic film ever made. And why? Because I just haven't got around to watching them yet. And I just don't, it's not what I do. I just watch movies. Everybody's different when it comes to collecting. And there's nothing wrong. If you're a historian, if you want to know the names of every actor from every movie you like, that's fine. Or you want to know every movie this one director made, or you want to know all the big famous fancy pants movies, the AFI's top 100 movies, you want to know all that stuff, that's fine. If that's your thing, go for it, man. That's great. But that's not my thing. My thing is I just like watching movies and collecting them, and I collect them because I like watching them. I don't collect movies for, like, how to put it, I collect because I like movies. Like, I collect these movies because I want to watch them, which is one of the reasons why I pared down my collection recently, because I realized I have too many movies. I'm not gonna get around to watching all these. I need to make this more of a collection that represents me more, stuff I'm actually gonna watch again, or for the first time. So yeah, everybody's different, and I think everybody should have their own, and I think that's fine. And to rag on somebody because they don't know everything about everything is just stupid. How was the Tom Cruise mummy movie, says Gamer Alley? I actually didn't dislike it. It's not amazing, but honestly, the Tom Cruise mummy, it's okay. It kept me entertained. It's a popcorn movie. It actually kept me entertained. I would rewatch it. I think it's okay. I like your channel because you're not a stuck-up movie critic. Thank you, Jarvis. Yeah, I try to see the community as a positive thing. I think everybody has, yeah, sometimes I might, rag on somebody because, oh, you like that movie, it's so bad. But, like, in the long run, I don't care. If you like a movie that I don't like, that's fine, man. Spice World's one of my all-time favorite movies. I realize that most people don't like that film. I get it, fair enough. I always say, out of the Jaws movies, Jaws 3 is my favorite. I understand that people would definitely disagree with that. I like, even though I'm a big fan of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I actually prefer Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 a little bit more. I prefer Pet Sematary 2 more than Pet Sematary. I mean, I still love Pet Sematary, but I actually like Pet Sematary 2 more. That's, everybody has their own thing. So, yeah, I try to be open-minded and, and whatnot. Yes, I mean, I'll joke with you about, liking something or whatever, but I don't actually mean it, because that's your thing. If you like a movie, like a movie. Watch movie, collect what you want to watch what you want to watch. This is a fun community. Do what you want to do it how you want to do it. You don't have to be a jerk about it. And there are definitely people out there who are jerks about it. I've had my... I've been doing this since 2011. I've been doing this since, I've been doing this for 11 years now. In the 11 plus years I've been doing Cinema Sickness, I have definitely come into contact with many jerks, whether it's viewers, even comments, or other YouTubers who just are just awful people, who make the community toxic and make the community, not fun, and try to start stuff, and you have to ignore it. You have to look past it. You have to realize, hey man, I'm here to have fun. I'm here to just make entertaining videos for you guys, and do what I love. I love watching movies. I love collecting the movies I love to watch. It's a, it's something I really, really, really enjoy doing. And, that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to have fun and have fun with you guys and hopefully entertain some of you guys in the long run while doing it and make some money off it as well, because it's my job. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, sorry. Rant there. I know, it's past 10, but I'll go a little longer. Dante, other than Ocean City, New Jersey, what other boardwalks do you like in New Jersey? I'm not a big fan of Wildwood. I'm not a big fan of Atlantic City. I've never been to Seaside Heights. I've never been to Pleasant, New Jersey, Point Pleasant, New Jersey either. I don't know if I haven't really been to that many boardwalks in in New Jersey, unfortunately. My favorite boardwalk though would have to be Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Though I'm a big Rehoboth. If I was rich, I would have a house there. I don't know that I would live there full time. Maybe I'd be what's that called, a snowbird, and go back and forth. I would probably I would definitely have a house in Florida, in Golden. Again, this is if I was filthy stinking rich. I would have a house in Disney's Golden Oak, definitely living on Disney property. That'd be amazing. And I would absolutely have a house in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, because I love it there so much. It's a fantastic place. Worst town in Pennsylvania? I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody. I don't know. I saw Jaws 3D in theater. That and Friday the 13th Part 3 are the best 3Ds I've ever seen in theaters. Nice. I like Jaws 3D a lot because I'm a big fan of slasher film. Like, Jaws is great. Jaws and Jaws 2, both fantastic movies, but they're not slasher films. They're monster movies, whatever you're going to call them. They're killer animal movies. And they're great. They're fantastic. But then came Jaws 3, where somebody went, what's really hot right now? Slasher films. And they turned it into a slasher movie. Watch that movie for what it is. That movie is a Friday the 13th, but instead of a Jason Voorhees, it's a shark. That's what it is. Instead of a Jason Voorhees, it's a shark. Instead of a summer camp, it's a like an ocean research center. It's a slasher movie. It is a slasher film. And it's so fun. It's awesome. It's cheesy, but man, it's fun. Thoughts on Royal Tenenbaums? Joe, I love it. Great movie. I don't know if I've seen all the movies in AFI's Top 100. Maybe. Probably not, though. Most likely no. Will I go to Disneyland Paris? Someday, yeah. Yep. What Gamer Alley said. Gamer Alley's... where'd my screen go? There, it's back. My computer went to sleep. Gamer Alley says, if they are thumbs downing you, if they're saying rude comments, just hide them from the channel. I don't do that, Gamer Alley, because it's the fun. As much as I hate algorithms, I'm very much against algorithms on social media, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, because it's their way of it's those companies' way of trying to tell you what you want to see, which is stupid. That is, and it hurts the content creators. In the long run, and I hate that. But one of the nice things about YouTube algorithms is a lot of it goes by what's I'm looking for, activity. A lot of it goes by activity. So let's say you get a troll. Let's say that troll is going to mess with every one of your videos. Chances are that troll has subscribed to you, so they know when you post a video, so they can troll you. Then that troll is going to click. So they're already subscribed. That's one form of activity. Then they're going to click on that video so they can leave a nasty comment. Maybe even watch it so they know what to leave a comment on. So that's another form of activity, where they've already watched that video. So that's two forms of activity. Then they give you a thumbs down. Might sound bad, right? No, thumbs down, another form of activity. It's actually a positive thing. And then they leave you a nasty comment. And if you want to get really creative, you can get into a comment battle with them, and they leave you 20 more comments. All of that is considered activity, which actually helps boost your viewership. It gets your videos recommended more and put out there more. So anytime a troll tries to troll me, I'm like, thank you. You just put more money into my pocket. Thank you very much for that. So, yep. No, I love trolls. I think my friend Justin Scard said it best when he says, trolls are your... What do you say? Trolls are your Trolls are your most loyal viewers or something like that. He basically, I forget his exact words, but his words are trying to say that trolls are essentially like the best customers you could have. And he's not wrong. Jarvis says, I look at you as a movie guy and a Pennsylvania historian. Why? Because my second channel? I try to throw out history when I know it. I do know some history, and I do know about like how some things work. So if I'm seeing like if I'm in a town and I know and I'm doing a video there for the second channel, and I know about that or I know about that town, I'll mention some things about it. Or if I when I was talking about the Revolutionary War, I knew about Valley Forge, so I said what I had to say about that. I give history on the Valley Forge. When I was at Hopewell Furnace, I knew how the furnace worked, so I just started going off on that. I like to try to throw out some history there when I can. I don't know everything, and take everything I say with a grain of salt, because I'm sure I'm wrong about some things. I'm not a historian, so I try to tell what I know, but I could be wrong. But thank you. I have never met Bam Margera. Of course, I've driven past him back when he had his purple Lambo. He drove past me one time on the highway. I know people who know him. But YouTube hasn't been the same since 2015. You're not wrong. I was just bitching about Instagram the other day and how I miss Instagram being Insta. I mean, that's the whole point of Instagram. Like, it's in the freaking name. Instagram was, you post a picture, it instantly goes up, and people instantly see it. That's what it was. Then they were like, we're going to roll out algorithms, and we're going to tell you what, we're going to tell you what posts you want to see. We're going to tell you whose posts you want to see. Well, I know whose stupid idea that was. It was Facebook's idea, but I mean, come on. How stupid is that? It defeats the entire purpose of the app. And it sucks because it really hurt a lot of content creators. A lot of people would be like, hey, I'm here at yada, yada, yada. Come say hi to me. You can't do that anymore because now that post is going to come out 3 days later. People are going to start, who knows when anybody's going to see that post. It could be hours from now or days from now. I'm having a sale. Great. I hope that somebody sees that. It's like, it's stupid. I wish it would go back to actually being Insta. That was the whole point of the app. That's what made it fun. That's what made it unique. That's what made it interesting. And they ruined it. They destroyed the app with that. I mean, I still use Instagram, but I think the app was destroyed when they made it not Insta anymore. Trolls help you out. They really do. They make you money. What's the worst movie I've ever seen? Wow, Mortal Kombat 2 is the worst movie you've ever seen, Derek. I don't love Mortal Kombat 2. It's not great, but I don't dislike it. I kind of like it. I don't know. Movie 43 is horrible. I don't know. I've seen a lot of bad movies. It's hard to say. All right, we'll go to 10:30, guys. I'll be nice and go a little bit extra for you. Starting to get hungry. I actually ate before this, but I might survive. I get some food after this. I'm starving. Where do we go? Oh, TikTok is starting to somewhat not be the same for me. I'm on TikTok. I don't really use it though. I don't follow anybody on there. I think the only people I follow on TikTok are a couple actual personal friends of mine, and one or two actual family members. That's it. I don't really follow anyone on TikTok. I don't use TikTok really. I don't really like TikTok. You know what I miss? I miss the days of watching videos of A, people who were talented, and B, real actual videos of real things happening. Yes, don't get me wrong, there are still videos out there, people doing talented stuff. Look, I'm a really good drummer. Awesome, I love those videos. Or, I'm a really good skateboarder. Fantastic. But there's just so many videos out there now, and they're just all fake. It's people doing fake stuff to make a video. And that already bugs me. That's already annoying. Because, And it's not being done. Let's I mean, for instance, you could say, well, movies are fake for the sake of entertainment. And yes, doing something fake for the sake of entertainment, that's fine. But these videos are people doing things that are fake for the sake of fooling people to make them think it's real. That's not okay. I'm not okay with that. Fake for the sense of entertainment, okay, obviously. I love movies. I love cinema. But fake for the sense of, hey, look at this thing. Totally, it's real. This actually happened. And it's so badly acted and so clearly fake. Yet so many people believe it and think it's real and leave comments on it like, I can't believe that happened. Like, it really makes me realize just how stupid society is sometimes. Like, when I read comments and 95% of them are people who actually believe this clearly fake video is real, like, it makes me go, this is humanity. This is where the world is today. Yeah. But, I don't know. Anyway, the only reason I use TikTok is because, I know it's popular and it just helps get me views, and subs. I just post, I post like a clip. When I film, it's filmed in clips, obviously, then I edit them together. I'll take, whatever interesting clip I thought came from that video and post it up saying, hey, new video up. So that's it. What am I going to eat tonight? I kind of feel like going to McDonald's and getting myself a cinnamon roll and some chicken nuggets. I've been actually skipping on McDonald's a lot recently, but I kind of feel like a cinnamon roll and McNuggets. Ooh. Ugh. Yeah, Wonder Woman 1984 was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Derek. Yeah, that movie was horrible. I couldn't even believe how bad Wonder Woman 84 was. That was such a bad film. Ugh. What is my go-to food / snack and drink while watching a movie? At a theater, it's a Coke and a bag of popcorn. At home, it changes. It's whatever I just want to eat. I don't have anything specific at home. Hey, Bohemian says, I follow you on TikTok. Actually, you were the first one I followed. Thank you. Did you get the Szechuan sauce back when McDonald's had it? No, I'm not a big fan of condiments, so no, I did not. No, I did not. I will give you this. If you guys do eat McDonald's a lot, download their app. They've got a lot of good coupons on that app. And every time you use a coupon, you get points, and then you use those points towards getting free food. I've tried using like McDonald's app or Burger King's app. It's garbage. There's like nothing good on there. I don't even use it anymore. McDonald's, I use their app every time I eat at McDonald's because there's always like something good on the McDonald's app. I haven't eaten at Roy Rogers, Dante. I haven't eaten at Roy Rogers in years. I think I ate there once. I don't remember. I'm not really a big fan of Wendy's. I used to eat there all the time, but their food just went way downhill. Yeah, McDonald's, Burger King for the most part, food's fairly consistent. Wendy's, man, I find their food's just bad a lot of times. Their consistency just isn't good. Chick-fil-A I don't like, and Nifty 50s, the diner, like the diner chain. I've been to one of those. They're okay. Yes, Titanic on VHS. These are all right here. Those are all different releases of Titanic on VHS. Alfred says, hey, I'm back. Where did I go? Did I go somewhere? Bohemian says, I used to eat at McDonald's all the time when I worked there. Now I rarely eat there now. I can understand. Honestly, the reason why I eat McDonald's as much as I do is because it's 2 blocks away from me. If it was a Burger King 2 blocks away, I'd eat more Burger King. It's 2 blocks away. So I find myself eating there too much because it's 2 blocks away. And they're open late. Butts Unplugged says, the package I sent you was a Mrs. Brown's Boys DVD and a Ferrari keychain. Oh, the first thing you ever sent me? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I do remember you sending me that, yes. Where are we at? I'm sorry, losing, sorry, I don't know where we are now. Bohemian says, my dream is to move to Pennsylvania. I don't know why, though, because I don't like the cold weather. Yeah, cold weather sucks. Every time winter comes, I just hate living here. The summer's great. Summer, although this summer's been so freaking hot, but summer, fall, spring, beautiful here in Pennsylvania, but winter sucks. This winter, I'm gonna just be constantly like looking up houses in Florida. Sick of Kentucky weather. What's Kentucky weather like? Bohemian, is it bad? You got UK Titanic on VHS. I do, yes. I eat a lot of Sonic lately. I eat Sonic sometimes. Yeah, I like Sonic. They're a couple towns over from me though. What does your Titanic signed VHS look like? Like this but autographed. it's it's usually this one, sometimes that one, with my autograph on the front. Yes, the diner. And to top it off, do you like Chickies and Pete's? I've been there once. Yeah, I've been to a Chicken and Pete's once. I don't remember if I had the crab fries. I think I tried them. I think I liked them. Yeah, I don't really go to those places very often. Do you have a favorite director? I mean, I guess if I was gonna say like with consistency, the only person I could think of where like I can't name a bad movie they've done is Quentin Tarantino. I mean, there's other directors out there that I like, but they have done, they've done movies where I'm like, like I didn't really care for that movie that much, or that's not one of my favorites, or that's not a movie I'm going to really ever watch again. There are, there's other directors out there that I like who have a really good track record, but then, again, they got a couple movies that I think are stinkers, or that I wasn't really into the subject or whatever. But Quentin Tarantino, I mean, I love every one of his movies, even the movies he wrote that he didn't end up directing. I love them too. So, Quentin Tarantino, yeah. I guess I'd have to say he's my favorite director, just due to consistency alone. Just the fact that I know when he does something, when he does something, I'm gonna like it because I've liked everything he's done so far. I haven't disliked anything, and everything he's done I've really liked. Like it's not like he's done something where I've been like, okay, that one was good, but it was just okay. No, like everything he's ever done, I've been like, that's such a good movie. Like I love them all, so. I don't know. Guess. Which movie would you watch with your wife and son? The Love Guru or Juno? Neither of those are appropriate for my son. My son's only 8. But when he gets older, Juno, because Love Guru is garbage. It's such a bad movie. I like Juno though. Do you remember walk bands? Yeah, I used to have a walk band back in the day. Yeah. No, I have not watched the Elvis movie in theaters yet, and I won't. I don't go to theaters. Hello, Physical Media Collector 93. I'm not a big fan of movie theaters. Bohemian says, summer is hot, hot, hot. Winter is cold. Spring and fall have attitudes. As in hot one day, cold the next. It's humid in the summer also. Well, then you're not going to want to move here. That sounds very similar to Pennsylvania. Yeah, summers here are consistently getting warmer. Winters are consistently getting colder. And yeah, spring and fall, you just never know what the day is going to be like. Some days are beautiful. Some days are just awful. It swings. So that sounds very similar to Pennsylvania. Sorry, this might not be the place for you. We got a lot of awesome thrift stores and pawn shops and flea markets, though. That we have. Antique stores. That's one of the reasons why I'm so hesitant on ever moving away. The wife and I talk a lot about, will we ever move to Florida? It's something we kind of want to do someday, maybe. But it's also going to depend on where I am in my life with my channel. My channels. Channels. Again, link to my second channel. Bam. And the reason is because I have so many places around here to thrift. It's insane. Like I realize I'm very lucky when it comes to that. We live, and when I say we, I mean me and my friends who I go thrifting with, we live in a fantastic bubble that's just full of so many thrift stores, so many antique stores, so many pawn shops, so many flea markets, so many flea markets, just tons of amazing places. There's a lot of good toy shows and game shows and all kinds of these amazing conventions that happen around here as well. So we live in a really good spot where we're pretty much always guaranteed to have somewhere to go, no matter what time of year it is, no matter what the weather's like. We always pretty much have somewhere to go to thrift, which is one of the reasons why I got through COVID. When everything was shutting down, I was still able to find places to go. I knew some people who own some stores who opened them up specifically for me to go to. I was able to find some stores that actually stayed open. Maybe weren't supposed to, but they did. And then once the stores, even for a second, were like, they were like, you can open back up. They all like immediately opened back up. So it's a really good place for thrifting. So in a couple years from now, if maybe the other channel is doing really well, and maybe I cut back on this channel. I mean, I'm not saying that's going to happen. I have no plans to cut back on this channel. I'm just saying, who knows what the future holds. But we'll see where the future is, and that'll help decide if I ever move to Florida or not. I would like to, though, but maybe, I don't know. Have I talked to Horror Stephanie, Black Hair Stephanie recently? Yeah, she just became Miss Blobfest. I saw her at Blobfest. We talked. Stephanie and I are still friends. Like, she just doesn't want to do the videos anymore. She, again, as you were talking about earlier, with a toxic community, it's not that the movie collecting community is toxic, but there are toxic people in it, and those people were kind of hassling Stephanie and getting to Stephanie, and they made up some lies about Stephanie and I like hooking up, which has never happened. They made up some rumors and stuff like that. So people were being stupid, and Stephanie was like, I don't care, but at the same time, I didn't sign up for this. Like, this isn't my thing. You do this for a living, so you putting up with these people, is what it is. But me, I don't do this for a living. I'm just in your videos. I don't want to deal with this. And I'm like, I get it. That's fine. That's cool. I didn't blame her for not wanting to be in my videos anymore. It was the toxic, trolly people who ruined it for her wanting to be in my videos. So it is what it is. But we're still friends. When we see each other, we say hi. We talked a bunch at Blobfest and whatnot. I guess I just want to move up there because of some awesome YouTubers. Who's that? I know one awesome YouTuber lives up here. You got better selection to thrift up here, do we? That's good. Where are we at? We're gonna like 3 more minutes. And I'm gonna go, guys, because I'm getting hungry. Do I have a criteria release of Citizen Kane? No, I don't, Ryan. I don't have that. I don't really have a favorite movie, Brianna. I always just tell people, oh, it's Young Frankenstein because it's one of my favorites, but I don't have like a specific favorite movie. I have favorites. I'm sorry that happened and people are stupid. I understand that completely. Oh yeah, about Stephanie. Yeah, it is what it is. But now we're still good. We're still friends. We still talk. I've bumped into her a couple of times at Jake's Flea Market while filming there. I said hi, but I obviously didn't get her in the video. If she ever wants to, start doing videos again for whatever reason, maybe she's like, I'm over it now. Let's start doing videos. How can the people? She's always welcome back. I'm always down for filming with her. It's just unfortunately we really won't get to thrift anymore together anymore because it is my job. If I'm going thrifting, I am gonna film. So, oh well. I mean, it sucks, but it is what it is. Why do people keep asking you that? Watch his videos. What do people keep asking me? Why people get blue think they're 20s. I enjoyed a recent video where Sean had a guest appearance. He's getting so big. He's 8 now, right? Yeah, he is. Yep. Hey, Jess says I'm enjoying the What's with Dave Today channel. Thank you. I appreciate you guys enjoying that. I'm having so much fun making that channel. Again, I really regret not doing it years ago. I just really didn't want a second channel. I was like, no, I've built up Cinema Sickness. Cinema Sickness is already like to a good point. Like, why can't I just do whatever videos I want to do on this channel? But it wasn't working. So I started a second channel. Now I had to build that channel up, which it's growing fast, but still. I dread the day when stores stop selling movies. It's only a matter of time, man. I mean, some stores already do. There are lots of stores that I go to. I remember I used to go to that just don't carry movies anymore. Or some stores like Best Buy and stuff that only carry new releases. But yeah, like I could name dozens of stores that I used to go to back when I started collecting that just don't carry movies anymore, which is a shame. We were just in one. I was just talking to Chris about how I miss when Ollie's Bargain Outlet, if you guys know what that is. I don't know if that's a regional thing. It might be a local thing, but Ollie's Bargain Outlet, good stuff, cheap. I used to go in there all the time to buy movies, and they stopped carrying movies in that store now, which sucks. I used to love when places like Marshall, TJ Maxx, Ross, they used to carry movies, and I used to find some of my most amazing deals in those stores because they would carry, weird stuff that stores were getting rid of. So they would have box sets of like sets I've never seen before, seasons of stuff I've never seen before, weird releases of stuff I've never seen before because it didn't sell at whatever chain, and that chain then sold it to those discount stores for cheap, and then those stores resold the stuff. I mean, some of my greatest finds ever were from TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Ross. They don't carry movies anymore. Oh, all right. Ollie's must not be a regional thing. I just went to an Ollie's Bargain Outlet in Orlando, so they must be everywhere. I didn't know. I know we have them around here. I didn't know how far they stretch. Apparently, they stretch at least all the way down to Orlando. When you were working full time, how were you able to upload a new video every day? I did different types of videos. Back then, I did a lot of bought and watch videos where I was just like, hey, I bought some stuff and here's what it is, and then I watched this movie, and that's what I was doing. Also, my 9-to-5 job that I worked for 14 years, I didn't do very much of that job. I had so much free time. It was an 8-hour shift that I maybe did like 3 hours of work for. I mean, I didn't. That job allowed me to do cinema. I was lucky that job allowed me to do cinemas like this full time also. So yeah, it was pretty easy. I tried doing when I for like those 6 months where I did when I worked in the warehouse, and then also was doing cinema sickness. That was difficult because that was a full 8-hour workday I had to do. There wasn't any leeway in that one. That was full 8-hour workday, like a normal job. And then on top of that, I was doing cinema sickness. That was difficult to do a video every day. But thankfully I can do this for a living now, which is awesome. All right, I'll read whatever is on the screen right now, then we're gonna go, guys. It's happening to UK. Too many stores to stop selling movies. Yeah. What's one thing I should do at each Disney park in Florida? Oh man. All right. This is gonna be the last thing we're gonna do. Oh, Five Below. Yeah, Five Below used to have movies too. They don't carry movies anymore either. All right. So Katie, what should you do at each Disney park? I'm gonna try to think the best thing to do, and that can be with eating something or an attraction. All right, Magic Kingdom. Best thing to do at Magic Kingdom. Haunted Mansion. Ride the Haunted Mansion. Best thing to do in Disney's Hollywood Studios. You know what? I'm not a big fan. I was gonna say the Sci-Fi Drive-In Diner, but you know what? The food there has kind of gone down in quality. I'm not gonna recommend it anymore. It's really cool because you get to eat in a fake drive-in movie theater. It's really awesome, but I'm gonna say no to that. I'm gonna say another attraction. Ride Rise of the Resistance. It'll blow your mind. It's one of the greatest attractions ever made. But I don't mean Disney attractions. I mean attractions in the world. It's fantastic. Ride that. Although my favorite roller coaster there is Slinky Dog Coaster. In Animal Kingdom. Favorite thing to do in Animal Kingdom. Do I want to say another? I might just say attractions at this point. Because telling you guys to get food is expensive. I guess. I feel just weird just being like, go ride Expedition Everest. It's a really good coaster. I haven't seen the new. Here's what I would have told you. I would have said if you go to Animal Kingdom, go see the Finding Nemo musical, because it was my favorite stage show that was at Disney. I heard they redid it, but I also heard it wasn't really redone much. It's the same show basically. So maybe I'm going to tell you to go see the Little Mermaid, or sorry, Little Mermaid, the Finding Nemo stage show at Animal Kingdom. It's really good. And then at Epcot, Epcot. So much good stuff at Epcot. Epcot's my all-time favorite park. All right, this is going to sound weird. Walk around the World Showcase. It's a full mile walk. Just walk around it and see what's there. The World Showcase is my all-time favorite part of Disney. I just love walking around the World Showcase. A lot of good shops, some good attractions, some good shows. If you walk past France and Impressions of France is playing, go in and see it, because unfortunately, it's a limited thing. They only do, it used to be Impressions of France is all they ever showed there. Now they show this stupid Beauty and the Beast sing-along. It's just awful. It's horrible. They show that 90% of the time, and then they'll show Impressions of France occasionally. If you see the sign say Impressions of France, go in and see it. It's amazing. Just walk around the World Showcase. So there you go. That's what you should do at every park, all 4 parks. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go now. So thank you guys. I went an extra 36 minutes for you guys today. Why not? I think we got like a 14,000 super chats. Only 31 likes though. Where's all the rest of the thumbs up? We should have at least 50 here, right? Katie says thanks so much. Our family enjoys all your videos. Thank you. I will be posting when I go to Disney. I'll be posting shopping Disney videos still on this channel. So when I go into Memento Mori, I'll shoot a whole video showing you guys all the cool stuff they have in that store. So I'll still do things like that, but then I'll also shoot a daily video of just fun Disney stuff at just kind of whatever. I'm in this cool restaurant, or this is cool thing happening, or I want to show you guys this neat part of the park. I will do that on the other channel. What's the date today? I'll put another link. So thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, I agree. Make It Cool says the world isn't the same without the authentic people from the other countries. Yeah, I agree. I missed that too. Hoping it goes back to that. Oh, we're just about done, but we got another $1.99 super chat from Brett Mania. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, Butts and Plug says everyone hit the like button. I agree. Everyone hit that button. So, all right, guys, that is it though. What's the last new movie from Tekken franchise? Anyway, all right. So anyway, guys, that's it. So I'm gonna go. So thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I really appreciate you guys being here for the live streams. I love doing these live streams for you guys. Again, if you haven't checked out the second channel, it's a brand new daily channel, just kind of whatever. Some of the stuff might be movie related, some of the filming locations, some of the stuff might not be. It's just kind of just a daily video of just whatever. Here's something fun I'm doing today. Let's go take a look at something cool and fun and interesting. They're unedited videos. Sometimes they're quick, just fun, unedited videos. Go check that out. It's What's With Day today. I just posted a link to that. Definitely check it out. Give it a sub if you haven't done that. It's more daily videos from me. The continuing adventures of Cinema Sickness, if you will. So check that out. But yeah, so thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and of course, check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Sickness store. It came from Cinema Sickness, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, guys. All right, bye. See you guys next Monday. Bye.